Alright guys, so I'm going to do a short video today on Australian geckos since we've had a lot of people asking about them lately. We don't have a very large collection, but I do got a little bit of a few things. So first, I took some of the hides out here so you can actually see the geckos and animals. And the lighting's not the best in this room, but this is one of our female wheeleris. They love to throw sand on top of their heads and bodies, so that's why she's a little dirty looking. I use a mix of the Eco Earth, which is peat moss, with the calcium sand. I like the orange, but any color you can use. And these are just some decorative pieces of wood they like to climb and stuff. Like I said, I have more for them, but right now, for video purposes, they're taken out. This one we're not going to mess with too long because she's laying. This is another wheeleri female. You can see she's got holes everywhere and very large belly. So she's not very thrilled at the moment, so I'm not going to really mess with her. This is our female levis. Really prominent stripe on this specimen, so we're interested to see what happens here. And they love making tunnels. You can see she's got herself a tunnel right underneath there, and they kind of change it all the time, so you never know what tunnel they're going to be in. So that's the female levis. They're not breeding yet. These are some of my favorites. This is our female amyae. You say she's not very happy not having her hide at the moment. These are one of the largest Australian species. You get Asper also is this large, but this is our female amyae, with the male amyaes right over here. They've got these really cool piercing silver eyes, really neat pattern heads. He's not going to want to stay still, but I generally keep them the same way here with the same substrate. These happen to be one of my favorites. The milli are ridiculously cool. I love these. They're so personable. They seem to always be out. So there's one milli. Another one in the back here. These are laying eggs and breeding right now. And I got more milli over here. This one's making another clutch, and this one just laid a clutch. You can see she's a little bit smaller on the sides. Just awesome animals. And in the grow out racks, you can see we keep most of them individually, and unless you know, these came, the milli came with pairs. They were together, so we kept them together, and they were pretty much ovulating right after we got them, so we decided to keep that the way things were. This is our male levis. Really bad lighting. There we go. Little guy. He's got a little bit more growing to do, but he'll be paired with that female up top. I like to get these cork barks that have the open insides. They really like to go in there. Another. This is our male. He made a mess already. Wheeleri. Throws stuff everywhere. Save that one over there for last. This is a wheeleri we're growing up yet. It was unsexed. I'm not really sure the sex quite yet, but should be able to soon. Really neat species. And this is a male milli, which is taking a break at the moment because we want the females. We don't want the females to keep laying and laying and laying and laying, and then they end up passing on us. So when they lay so many eggs, we end up pulling the males. So he's taking a break. This is one of the unsexed well, not, it was a baby milli when we got it, and definitely has the hypo look to it, a lot lighter than the rest of them. Whether it'll be a light or an ultralight, I don't know. Marcia, if you're watching, let me know. But really neat. These guys are really hardy. They grow on a slower pace, but they're pretty hardy. This is a pair that just hatched out here for us last week. Little baby milli. They ate very small crickets, but they're already eating and doing great. And I keep them on paper towel when they're little. And again, there is a hide in here. They just, if you give them a hide, you're never going to see them on camera. So, and they're kept with rack systems with the heat tape in the back. The heat tape set to 90 to 92, somewhere in there. Typically you have to cool these guys, which you would be doing very soon. You'd be doing it around January, and then hoping that they breed and lay eggs in this springtime. But we kind of have a modge-podge of what's laying, what's not laying, so we're probably got to separate some of these other species out, like levis and the amyae, so that we can cool them down, so we don't miss a year on them. But unfortunately, the milli were laying when we got them. Both wheeleri, this one was ovulating, so we bred her, and this one was laying when we got her. So everything seems to be doing well. As far as canner, they all get crickets. They all get sprayed about every other day. Bionate we put on the crickets. Seems to work really well. I used to use Rapashi for a little bit. I didn't have much luck with that, so we did stop that. So that's it for our Australian collection here. We got more milli at the main facility, so I could show you those in another video. If you have any questions, please comment below. Thanks, guys.